Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not surprised. Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let the people
Yeah.
know what country are you from?
I'm from Uganda.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm from Uganda, from the east side of Africa. So, yeah, man.
Obviously, off camera before we started,
Yeah.
was talking about you going back and tell the people how obviously when you went back and how that experience was for you.
It was crazy, man. Car, I haven't been Uganda in years. I was meant to go during lockdown times, but lockdown messed a lot of things up. But the last time I actually went was 2000 and I think 2017, 18. So I was around 23 at the time actually. I went down, 22, 23. So I went Uganda this year, and to be honest, I didn't want to go. I wasn't mentally prepared to go because there was a lot of other things going on in my life. But I went anyways, and I really enjoyed it. It was good to see my family. It was a bit weird as well. Certain family I haven't seen for years, and I haven't spoken to at all. But I think the next time when I go and see them, I think I'll be a lot more comfortable being around them. But and there's some family members obviously I still keep in contact with, so it's not weird. But yeah, the culture, the atmosphere is different. It's so different to the UK, and like when I went down there with me and my mum.
Yeah. Big up, Mumsy.
Yeah, big up to Mumsy, man, for my sister. Yeah. But I remember when I think it was in town, I had my phone out, but I had it out, like, and then my sister was like, put that away.
Yeah, don't do that.
And I'm like, what do you mean don't put that away? It's like, you gotta be a bit street smart, you know? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, shut up, man, in my head. Like, but I'm thinking like, why are you telling me to put it away? Yeah. But then she was like, you know, because if they was to see me, they're gonna know I'm from the UK.
The UK, yeah.
So
don't put any suspicion on it.
Or someone will try to rob me.
Yeah.
So, or if I'm shopping and they can see what I've got, they might see, right, he's not from here. Right, we're selling this, we're going to increase the price. But not knowing, that's not how much you sell it for. You sell it for a lot more cheaper. But because you're seeing us, and we're from the UK, they're money. Yeah. So they will probably demand us to want to pay more without knowing that the stuff is actually a lot cheaper. So, not having my phone out like that, and like the people there are so lovely. They're lovely. So different to the UK, not in a rude way, but it's like I'll see kids that are in the village, because I went to the village to visit from my mum's side, and they're just so happy people. They don't have what we have. They don't have the latest gadgets such as a PlayStation 5 or an iPhone 16 or the biggest flat screen TV. They don't have this kind of stuff, but a lot of them are happy. I see them, they run around, they're smiling, they're laughing, and it was just a different kind of atmosphere and vibe, and even the energy itself that amongst people, and like everything. The food was different, and yeah, I think the best part was just meeting my family. Some people that I haven't seen in years. It was a blessing to see them, and it made me realize that I need to go see them more often. But it made me even know that I need to start traveling a lot more. And there's a lot of more countries that I want to go to. I want to go to America. I want to go to Spain. I want to go France. I want to go to Denmark. I would love to even go Japan. My sister went to Japan a few months ago, and
I've always wanted to go to Japan.
Yeah,
that was like my first dream. That
really,
Miami.
Yeah, see, Miami, Jamaica. There's so many places I haven't. I've only been to 2 places.
We have to travel, man.
Yeah.
We have to travel one day, definitely.
Funny enough, my brother's in Miami right now. So
for real.
Yeah. I got a stepsister and other families.
Yeah. So,
like, going back to obviously Uganda, just in general, like, do you obviously you was born here,
yeah,
and again, it's not like a draw thing. We're just really speaking about, because I know so many people like you. I even got family members, who obviously they're born here, but for whatever reason they can't really speak the language properly and whatnot. Which let the people know, which tribe, if that's the right word, which tribe in Uganda are you from?
Yeah, so the tribe that I'm from the north side of Uganda. I'm from Achole. So Achole / Lango, Langi. So that's the kind of tribe that I'm from. So most Ugandans that I know, they're from the Uganda. They speak Uganda.
Like me, yeah.
Yeah. So most people I know from your side. I don't really meet much people from my side. I might meet a few people here and there, but not that much. So that's the kind of tribe I'm from.
Yeah, and also, what happened to you not being able to speak the language?
When I was in Uganda,
I'm gonna dry him out. Yeah.
Damn. I'll be honest. It kind of can cause a bit of problems because, say for example, if someone was to speak to me in their language, I'm not gonna know what they're saying. So someone could say something in the language, for example, let's rob him.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they're saying. And that can put me in problems because they're speaking a language, they're saying let's rob him. But then I don't know that they're coming to rob me, but they're speaking in a language which I don't understand, which is my language. So there are a bit of cons to me not knowing the language and everything, which I wish I'd learned when I was a lot younger.
Yeah.
But
what didn't people within your family speak it to you when you was young?
No. They didn't speak it to me when I was
that's
young.
why. Yeah,
my mum and dad will speak amongst each other, and they'll try and speak it to me here and there, like for me to learn and understand, like from numbers 1 to 10. Hi, how are you? I'm fine. Bye, and all these sort of things, but never the full in-depth kind of language.
Okay, now I hear it, man.
Yeah.
So, like you said, because usually some people, they don't. I've got people in my family who also, they don't really know how to speak it, but they can understand it. You get me? So even for you, you don't understand it at all. Okay.
Not that much, just a tiny bit. And even when they try speaking to me, like when I was back home, they'll try and speak to me in the language. I'm just like, and then my mum would say, my mum would be like, say this. I'm like, okay. Then I'll say it, and then they'll all have a laugh and everything. So, but I wish I did learn the language in a way. It would make my life a lot more easier if I was to go home. But it's crazy, car. I don't really know much about it.
Nah, man, it's all good, man. It is what it is. Even going back to just a random one, have you like, what are your thoughts on Ugandan women? Look at my man licking his lips as well. Oh my God, bro. I can't believe him. You see, soon as you asked to, my man probably had like a flashback. But yeah, you can obviously answer it however you want to answer it now. What are your thoughts on Ugandan women? Jesus Christ.
Alright, cool.
Your man's having flashbacks.
Well, the thing is, it's gonna be. you got to remember, he's from the UK.
Yeah.
So the experience is gonna be different to someone who's born and bred from.
Yeah. Are you talking about the Ugandan girls back home or here as well?
Yeah, whichever. Like obviously, once again, there's Ugandan, there's Ugandan girls back home, and obviously Ugandan girls who live within the UK, and a lot of us who live in.
It's gonna be a different dynamic.
Yeah. Obviously, the ones that he's encountered, innit? Because obviously, once again, the ones back home are completely different from the British Ugandan girls, innit? Yeah. So the ones that you've encountered, obviously in the UK, like.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of Ugandan girls, and the thing is, I can't speak. The ones that I met,
yeah, you can't speak for the ones that you met, the ones that you've experienced.
The ones that I met, I don't want to say such, and then it kind of categorizes. It kind of puts them all
under the same umbrella.
The same. But the ones that I've met, I'll be honest with you, I don't trust them. I don't trust them. Because you know what it is, yeah, some Ugandan girls that I've met, they would love to marry a guy from the same country as them. So I think those kind of girls, they're looking for a guy that's from the same country as them. But I'm not trying to be rude, but I feel like with Ugandan girls that would like to find a guy from the same country as them, I think a lot of the girls don't find Ugandan men attractive. I don't know if you will agree on that.
I totally agree.
Yeah, a lot of the Ugandan girls don't find Ugandan men attractive. And I kind of saw it. It didn't really bother me.
Is there a reason for that?
Now, I don't know what the proper reason is, but in my opinion, maybe just looks-wise, I don't know. Maybe they're not looks-wise, they're not attractive. I don't know. I really don't know. But one thing that I've noticed about them, the ones that I've met, like in the ends or in the UK, a lot of those girls, they don't find Ugandan men attractive, and it could be, I don't know if it's because of the looks of how they look, or I don't know, but that's what I've seen. And it don't really bother me. I don't even care. I don't give a shit. I really don't care. It don't bother me. But a lot of them is, I'm not saying a lot of them, are the ones that I've met.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know if you would even agree with me on this, bro.
I'm probably gonna agree, because even quickly, for me to even tell you quickly, just in a nutshell, I've been with more women from different countries than black women in general. Like, I've always had this thing where it's like, I've had my fair share of obviously black women in general, and a few Ugandans, but for me, like, just a vast majority, it's like, like for me, I had like a little phrase where I questioned it, like, right, like, I would have loved my own black sisters to like me even more, to be attracted to me even more. But over the years, like I said, like, more women from different countries have found, have basically found me more attractive than my own black women, or even Ugandan. Like, I've never, this is like something new for people as well on camera, like, who are watching this. I have never ever been in a proper relationship with a Ugandan woman, simply because the ones that I've actually pursued to a certain degree, that they never really, the feelings weren't really mutual, and also like, I've never really I wouldn't say I've never really connected one of them with a Ugandan woman, but I'll definitely say the ones that I wanted to actually maybe start a relationship with, like Ugandan women, the feelings were mutual, and like what you said as well, I don't give a fuck. It's all good. It is what it is, but the reality is, like, I've experienced kind of that similar to you as well. Similar. Like, to a certain degree. So that big mountain, man.
Yeah. So it's mad because I don't know if it's a thing where you might agree. I don't know if it's a thing where they ask for too much in the Ugandan man.
They're too like
picky.
Sorry to even cut you once again. Like, obviously my brethren here might agree or not, but again, with these conversations, again, we need to articulate ourselves properly so certain people don't catch feelings. But the truth is, a vast majority of black women in general from different parts of Africa or whatever, they're materialistic. You got what I'm saying?
Okay.
They're materialistic. The one, people obviously have this conversation of like, a man, we're not having this conversation, a man should provide or whatever, this and that. We're just talking about love and connecting with somebody. You get me?
Yeah.
And for them, for a vast majority of a lot of black women, I'm not saying all of them, like what you said earlier, but from what I've experienced in my life, it's like, they've got this materialistic thing, vibe about them, and it's like, if you don't have this or whatever, if you cannot have this, whatever, you can't really, you can't really have me, or I can't really even look at you like that to a certain degree. And it's like, it is what it is. Even going back to, like I said, like, for me, in my personal opinion, like, a lot of English women, women from different countries or whatever, the reasons why over the years I've got with other women, because it's like, for them, they just like you for you. Broke, on job seekers or not, or you're just figuring it out. A lot of them, they literally just they fall in love with like the actual person, you get me? And then things like financial whatever comes later on down the line. But it's like, from the get-go, not to talk too much, from the get-go, going back to our black sisters, a lot of them, what I've experienced, like, from the get-go, as soon as they meet you, it's like, literally, it's just this thing of like, can you afford me? Can you provide this for me? Or are you doing this? Are you doing that? Where it's kind of off-putting. It's like, all of us men, apart from the bummy ones, but all of us guys, like, we're just trying to still figure it out. You got what I'm saying? It's not like we want to be like, the way we are, whatever. We're trying to figure these things out. But for them, it's like, from the get-go, they want a finished article. And it's like, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. Get the fuck out of here, bitches, man. Like, it's reality. We're still trying to figure it out here. So yeah, man. That's what I've experienced as well.
Yeah, with like Ugandan girls, it's just, I don't know, it's just, not all of them, but the ones I've come across, it's just, I don't know, that's the kind of vibe that I get. They don't find Ugandan men attractive, but I just don't trust them. I just don't trust them. I'm not saying all of them are bad, but I don't trust them. Or I don't know if they're asking for too much or not. I'm not saying all of them, maybe one or two, you get a couple here and there, but that's the kind of vibe that I get. But then my vibe and how I think of what they might want, or what they think is my view's wrong. Do you get what I'm saying? They might say, no, we disagree with what you're saying because of this. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm trying to look at it from different perspective and angles, rather than just that one perspective and angle. But with the Ugandan girls back at home, alright, exclude family. Bro, I'll be real and honest here. I was in the gym in Uganda and I saw one dark skin girl. Oh my lord.
Did you fall in love?
I moved to her basically. I made the move to her, yeah. I got a number. But she was from Germany. She came from Germany and to visit. So she was like kind of back and forth. And I got a number. But then in my head I was like, oh, like, I'm not gonna see this girl again. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, even though I got a number, you never know what can happen.
You never know.
But I just knew in my heart, I'm not gonna see you again. So after that, I did try to chat and talk to her on WhatsApp, which she was replying, but then she didn't reply then. So then I just carried on there.
Yeah.
But I didn't really speak to much Ugandan girls back at home that are friends. Reason being is because when I was with my mum and my sister, we was traveling quite a lot. Was going.
Yeah, you was moving around in different parts of Uganda. You wasn't just in one particular part to spend enough time to connect with certain girls there.
We was only there for 10 days. So within the 10 days, there was a lot to do. Traveling, going to the village, and then coming back, and then whatnot. So yeah, man. But
yeah, man. Regardless, anyway, like big up all of the black women. We like who we like. It's just that for me, like, as a nigger, I don't give a fuck. This is my platform. I'm gonna say, as a nigger, who, like, started this thing of like dating women, you know, white women from different countries. Like, if you guys deep, I always have to say this. Like, a lot of black women, even certain people in my family, like, they tried. The key word is they tried. Obviously, it didn't work. But they tried to make me feel bad, like as if I don't really love black women or like my own people. You get me, my own black women. But realistically,
can I touch on that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, go on. Oh no, you carry on talking.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, like, they used to, a lot of black women and black girls in my school, whatever. Even they used to, bro. I even went through like a little phrase where some of them, as a joke, whatever, they used to think I'm racist to black girls. But fast forward now, again, I've said it numerous times, and I'll keep on saying on my platform. Yeah, fast forward now. I don't know if you don't see or if it's just my algorithm, bro. Yeah. Black women are getting with white men more than ever nowadays. I don't know if you don't see on socials or whatever, or creating families or whatever. Again, that's what I want to see. Love who you want to love, but this thing of trying to manipulate the situation of like, this then you then you want your own black queen or whatever. Get the fuck out of there with that, man. I can date whatever.
You know what? You see, when we talk about black women, are we talking about the women in our current generation, our age range, or are you saying the older women, or like the older women? So maybe when I'm talking older women, I'm talking about the black women, maybe our mum and dad's kind of age group, or is it just our kind of generation?
Yeah, for me, I'm talking about two generations. I'm talking about two generations.
Okay.
Like our thing, like the generation before us. And our generation. I can't speak about for the new generation because obviously with them I don't really know. They're young, whatever. And obviously we live in different times for the new generation, innit? So I'm talking about for that our mum's age, basically our older people who came out, you know, before us, and then obviously our generation. Those are the ones that I'm talking about. But again, like I said, love is love, innit?
Yeah.
The most important thing is people finding love and just.
They're kind of following the new generation, man.
Yeah.
Who's following the
our generation?
Our generation, yeah. We kind of collide with the generation that's coming up as well, because a lot of things that, for example,